Hello spooky people, it's Lilith and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made my punk jacket. Excuse my voice, I'm getting over a bit of sickness at the moment. So I started by painting a lot of the white studs on this jacket white just because they were not the right color. There were 2 tons of metal and I didn't think it looked very good. Here's just a quick clip to show you guys the difference in color. It's not too bad, but it really bothered me. The larger back patch on this jacket actually came from a t-shirt I painted a while ago that ended up being way too small for me. When you make a patch, just make sure that you plan it out a bit ahead of time, and you might even want to do a sketch of it before you start cutting or painting anything out. This can help if you're trying out a different font or seeing how big you have to make it to have whatever image you have come across. This is the simplest one I did, but with the other ones I did have to put a little bit more thought into how the sizing was going to affect what I wrote on it. I just wanted to show you guys some of the stuff I added to my jacket to give you some inspiration for things other than just buttons and patches. You can add chains and broken necklaces and keychains and all matter of things other than what you would typically expect to find on a jacket. I didn't record the entire process of me adding stuff to my jacket just because that would be a bit redundant, but I wanted to give you guys a general idea of how much fidgeting and moving and replacing it takes to get this to something that you really like. It might not take you as long as it did for me, but I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to these kinds of things. Another idea is to paint directly onto the jacket. I wouldn't recommend doing anything too complicated or just using a stencil if you have one like I do. This is because it is really hard to lift acrylics from any kind of fabric once the paint has already been down. One thing to definitely keep in mind is the more stuff you add, especially the more metal stuff that you add to your jacket, the heavier it's going to be. And if this is something that's going to bother you, you might want to keep that in mind and not add as much as I did to mine. And here's the finished jacket. I'm going to show you guys some close-ups real quick. The clipboard patch I put on the front and the brain in a jar are 2 that I painted myself. I was kind of going for a Frankenstein's monster science theme with all of the things I put on it and the green accents throughout. You don't have to pick a theme for yours. I've just decided to because I think it makes it easier to match it with what I'm wearing. I didn't know what I wanted to do with this belt for a while, but I ended up putting it on one of the arms of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. In one of my upcoming videos, I'll be showing you some punk looks, incorporating this jacket and other ones that I have.